Yes, that's what run it back means.
Oh.
Run it back. We're gonna do it again. He never heard the term run it back. We're gonna run it back. You've heard that, right? Yes. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Same team.
Different goalies.
Different goalies. Yes. We'll have Macheda in net for this round.
Where's the bag?
Get some warm ups. I don't know. Do we have a water in there? You're gonna have to talk to your mother. She is. She was right there. She's over there, I think. Or she might have went to the facilities. I don't know. That's what we need, Wes. Look, she's got a headset with a mic and everything. I think she can hear feedback and stuff, maybe. This lady right over here. And it looks like she's got notes. She's probably got like a roster or something. Look, we need to step our game up. Look, she's got a headset. Looks like she's got the roster. Interesting facts. Interesting player facts. You know, like when you're watching a broadcast and they say, you know, stuff about the players.
Yeah, I guess. No, he's from like the Omaha area.
Well, yeah, but
I know.
Frericks versus SB Jones up front. Caniglia and Moffitt. Back on D. All right, here we go. Puck drop. Whoa. One hard by Frericks. Back to Moffitt, who chips it back up into the zone. Des Moines out of the zone. Moffitt dumps it in deep into the corner. Jones applying pressure. Frericks behind. Oh, sends it out front all the way out of the zone, though. Nobody there. Des Moines out in front. Trying to get it. Oh, out in front. But it blows by the Des Moines player coming up on the backside. Bouncing around now to Frericks. Off a skate to himself into the zone now. Makes a little drag. Another drag in. The goalie is out behind. Ives taking the face off. New line, Meister, Barry, Ives, Meyer, and Simpson 1 through. Des Moines heading into the zone 3 strong. Able to keep the puck. Shot deflected wide up the side of the net. Missed by Ives. Sent back down by Des Moines, who loses a stick with Ives. Chips it off the board. Out of the zone. Barry gets it out just enough to get it in front of Meister, who sends one towards the net. Easily knocked away. Over into the corner. Ives trying to get it into the center. Doesn't quite make it there. Simpson steps up. Dumps it down in deep. Behind the net. Meister trying to work it out. He gets laid out, and they're going to call Des Moines for a rough. Roughing, yes. Des Moines roughing, so we'll get a power play for Miller, Basham, Diamond, Katie, and Frost. Miller wins the face-off to Basham. Can't quite get a full shot off. Sends it down into the corner. Out of the zone. Des Moines player out in front. Poked by Frost. Halts that. Ties him up against the wall. One sent on towards the net. Macheda makes a save, and then the rebound pokes right back into him. He's able to glove that one. Yeah, so they're running the clock. Oh, not right now. Thank you. Miller taking the face off. One back behind Frost. Rings it around to the far side for Diamond. Diamond. Ooh, tried to get it to Miller getting out of the zone. Picked off by Des Moines. We're able to send it back down. Get a shot on. Ooh, knocked down by the glove of Macheda. Basham against the wall trying to get it out. Des Moines able to poke it through. Back out to the side though. Basham up the wall to Miller, who gets it out of the zone, but Des Moines able to pull the puck away and send it back down in deep. This one rings around to the far side. Katie. Oop. Puck just stopped. Katie missed it. Now he gets it over to Frost. Frost. Up to Basham. To Miller. Miller into the zone. Miller dumps it down against the board. Bounces all the way across the side of the net. Des Moines able to keep the puck. Stopped. Kicked. Back in offside. That's going to do it for the power play. Frericks, Verespi, Jones up front, Teniglia, and Moffitt back on D. One by Frericks, back to Moffitt. Moffitt sends it in deep. Jones coming in to apply the pressure. Oop, lost an edge, goes into the board. Des Moines able to chip it up and out of the zone, into the zone now. Caniglia halts the progress. Des Moines walking towards the center, picked off by Jones, but able to reclaim possession. Over to the side. Pushes one through. Stopped by Caniglia. And now Verespi tries to lay one up. Can't quite make it there. Coming back is Frericks. Frericks tries to get it up to Jones. Taken away by Des Moines, who sent it back down in this one. From Caniglia to Verespi. Verespi's got some open ice. Pushes it over in front of Jones and Frericks. Neither one of them can grab it. Des Moines able to skate it around their own net. Chip off the board. Center out of the zone. Cross center ice. Loses the puck into the zone. Over to another Des Moines player. Pressured by Jones. Pushes the puck around the far board. Des Moines steps up to grab it. Shot knocked down right in front of him. Finds the Des Moines player behind the net. Skating still with it. Oh. Puck knocked away by Meyer. Meyer into the zone. Meyer. You can't. He's carrying the puck just because the kid posts up. Oh. Ives all the way through. Ooh. Deflected by Barry, but deflected over the net. Simpson comes up to knock it back in. Ives over to Barry. Barry can't quite get it through to Meister. He comes over to the board to collect, kicks it back out to Meyer, sends one towards the net. That one's knocked down by Des Moines. Des Moines going to throw this one down. It's going to be an icing. Yeah, that was a good one. Did you hear Des Moines hollering when they didn't call Sam for, what are you going to call him there, charging? It's not basketball. The kid planted, thought he was going to draw a charge. It's like Miller, Diamond, Basham up front. Miller ties him up. Diamond trying to get that puck, but he gets held up. Oh, Katie Quint might make it over there to collect that one as it goes into the far board for the open ice. Miller comes over, gets that one out. Going to be an icing. Nope, not going to make it. Des Moines collects. Diamond applying the pressure. Knocks it down. Enough for Miller to flip it back in, but still makes it out. Basham sends it around. Diamond chips it up. Tries to get it to Miller. Des Moines able to get it, though. Now we get a slash on White. So Des Moines headed back to the box. We'll go down to the offensive zone. Miller, Basham, Diamond still out there. Katie Frost, the D pair. Face off, won by Miller just behind Diamond. Katie tries to throw it down deep. Des Moines poking it up. Tipped by Frost off of the Des Moines skate, and then regrouped, sent back in. Back out on the wall for Basham. Walked it in a little ways, sends that one out front. Oh, Diamond's shot is deflected. Ooh, laying out. Frost able to keep that one from getting away too far. Caniglia in off the bench. Oh, tripped up by their own player. Then Des Moines able to get the puck and send it into the corner. Still 40 seconds left on the power play. It's going to be an icing. They're trying to get a change and threw the puck up. How come? Oh, yes. Frericks, Gillespie, Jones, Caniglia, Moffitt. Puck tied up in between the legs. Des Moines gets it, gets a shot on it. Right into Macheda's stomach. Get a reset here. This one won clean by Frericks into the corner. Moffitt chips it off the board to Frericks. Just bobbles it. Back to 5-on-5. Still stuck on the boards. Gillespie's got him tied up. Out comes Jones. Cross center ice into the zone. Puck knocked away. Now out of the zone. Back up by Caniglia. Caniglia, just misses Jones. Des Moines getting a change. Coming up, Gillespie gets the puck. Gillespie with it. Sends it back out to Caniglia. Caniglia sends a wild one into the far corner. Jones. Back down behind the net. Des Moines sends it around. Deflected out in front for Frericks. Frericks walking down towards the side, sends one out in front. Gillespie can't get it. Oh, Jones couldn't get it either. Just trickled off to the side of the goal. Another clearing attempt by Des Moines taken by Frericks. Frericks trying to reach back for it. Caniglia steps up. Knocks it back down to Jones. Jones with it on the wall. Trying to look someplace to go. Ends up turning it over. Moffitt comes over to pin this one back down hard. Jones able to get a stick on it. Tries to get it to the center, but he's knocked away. Des Moines clearing try, knocked down by Ives. Sent back down into the corner. Jones trying to send it up. Des Moines finally able to get it out of the zone. Frericks back to collect, though. Tries to send it over. Oop. Simpson couldn't quite make a move with it. Meyer into the zone. Back out. Barry trying to send it in. Back to Meyer. Meyer over to Ives. Ives now with some space. Finally gets a skate. Gets it over to Barry. Barry shot just wide. Ives back out front to Barry. Swing and a miss on that one. Now Des Moines coming out of the zone. Barry with the stick pokes it away as Des Moines enters the zone. Gets it up and out of the zone. Meister trying to push it forward, but Des Moines able to turn it around. Back down deep. Meyer coming. Whoop, just behind Ives. Up to the Des Moines defense, who send it back in again. Down just past the stick of Meyer. Simpson comes over, though, to chip it up into the board. Centering try. Shot absorbed by Meyer. Barry gets this one out in front of Meister. Meister just misses. Tries to center the puck. Goes on to a Des Moines player. Now sent in deep by Barry. Ives giving chase. Basham off the bench over to Katie. Katie up to Ives. Ives into the zone. Ives just gets the puck poked away. Meister sends one back into the center. Picked off by Des Moines. This one sent hard out by Des Moines. Going to be no icing? Yes, icing. I didn't see his hand. That was some good hard passing right there on that play.
Yeah.
And everybody caught the passes. Just couldn't finish it. Miller, Diamond, Basham back out. Katie, Frost. Miller ties up. Everybody's tied up. That one. Ooh, that's a hand pass, but nobody's going to call that one. Des Moines able to collect the puck. Behind their end line. Behind the net now. Around. Kicked back down by Katie. Diamond now working towards the center. Can't quite make it. This one out by Des Moines. Gonna be an nope, waved off the icing. Frost still able to get there first though. Back down into the corner for Frost, who sends it back up. Miller trying to chip it around. Can't quite make it through though. Des Moines back down. Walking down the board. And back tries to get back out to the point unsuccessfully. All the way back down in their own zone. Diamond's on the puck. Des Moines leaves it right there out in the open. Nobody there. Des Moines finally comes to collect. Basham gets a stick on it to break up the pass. Tied up now, Diamond and Jones, and picked out of the pile by a Des Moines player. Stood up by Caniglia at center ice. Jones trying to get a... Yeah, I don't know about that. Offside. 2:10 left. And running. Frericks. Verespi, Jones. One by Frericks to Moffitt. Moffitt hits Verespi. Verespi carries. Tries to send one towards the center. Des Moines chips it back into behind. This one out front. Jones couldn't quite get a stick on it. Des Moines able to get it out. Offside. Des Moines. Caniglia had him tied up. Forced the offside. First face off, pushed through by Frericks. Des Moines gets it into the zone. Caniglia pushes him to the outside. Des Moines dances down towards, sends this one all the way up out to the blue line. Kept in, sent back down. Ooh. Centering pass comes all the way out to D. That one's stopped by Caniglia. That one thrown up by Verespi. Looked like Jones got a tip on it, but they're going to call an icing. Ives, Meister, Berry, Meyer, and Simpson. Ives wins the faceoff. Back to Simpson. Simpson chips it back up. Tried to get it to Ives. He wasn't quite ready for it. Shot. Save. And then kick to the corner. Meyer gets it. Pushes it up to Berry. Berry to Ives. Ives across center ice. Ives trying to get it. Does get it into the zone. To Berry. Berry. Shot into the defenseman, who knocks it down and starts skating the other way. Berry's applying the pressure. And that's going to do it for the period. Not quite as many penalties. This is where you say something.
No.
No.
No, it's something. So
That's true.
Interesting fact about your brother.
See, here you go.
he's annoying.
What did your brother like to do in the office?
No, I got it last night after work at 4:30, and then we went to Costco. hmm Plus, it gets dark at like 6. It gets cold and dark.
It's for the junior that.
All right, we're ready for some more action. Miller is going to take the face off. He's got Basham and Diamond with him, Katie and Frost. One back to Katie. Katie over to Frost. Frost up to Diamond. Diamond into the zone. Diamond over to Basham. Oh, couldn't quite open up to get that shot, but that one up to Diamond, who gets the shot on. Some very good passing right there. Yep.
Good for me.
I don't want anything from you, my son. You're doing great. Nothing. Miller set to take the draw again. This one left over to the wall. Back to Frost. Tips it back up to Diamond, who is upended. Coming over is Miller, trying to get a hold of it. Does. Gets it over to Basham. Basham backhand. And gloved by the Des Moines Tendy. Same line still out. Face off one over to the side. Basham comes to steal it though. Loses the puck right behind the net. Diamond. Stick lift. Diamond still with it. Oop. And they leave him. Now Diamond with the backhand pass floats it to Miller. Miller trying to get it in there. Des Moines able to knock it away. Kept it back down. Back down. Trying to get it back out to the point. Again, hard by Frost. Makes its way over to Basham. Basham working his way in. Backhands one out in front. Nobody there. This one kept by Katie. Back down all the way around. Miller trying to scoop it. This one able to get cleared out of the zone. Katie on. Sends that one back up to Basham. Basham gets it poked away. He's coming in. Cross ice pass by Des Moines. Broken up by Verespi. Des Moines able to come away with it though. And collect, and a shot goes wide. This one picked away by Basham. Tries to get it out. Kept by the defense. Now a scoop. Kept in again. Verespi turns it around. Gets it in. Really need to get a change. Katie loves it and drops it, but then it's poked away. Des Moines now winding up. Low shot and save and covered. Get the rest of that line out of there. Basham and Katie got trapped for quite a while. So we'll get Jones and Caniglia out. Frericks. Verespi's already out there. This one won by Des Moines. Back to the defense. Shot right into the glove of Macheda. Face off. Pushed through. Des Moines towards the center. Picked off. Chipped out of the zone by Jones. Back down Fredericks applying pressure. Almost kept. Pushed into the zone. Jones gets it. Verespi gets it. Poked away. Fredericks. Oh, loses it. Just lost it. Off balance. That one out of the zone. Des Moines out in front. Moffitt loses his stick. Holds him enough for Verespi to collect the puck. Verespi skates it around. Chips it off the board. And we're going to get a... What are we getting? What's going on here? I don't know. Yeah. No. I didn't even... did you see it? Des Moines got a penalty. See what he says. He didn't make a motion. I don't know what. Des Moines got a penalty for something. Did you see what? Was it? I didn't see him motion anything. We think maybe too many men. Face off won by Fredericks. Over to Verespi. Simpson back up to Verespi. Shot into the defenseman. Jones. Back out front. Bounces off a bunch of players. Then, ooh. Fredericks with the shot. Can't quite make it. That one off of the stick of Meyer out of the zone. Des Moines skating the other way. Poked away by Meyer. Still with it, though. Out and around. Defenseman shot deflected wide of the net. Into the corner. Simpson first. Des Moines digs it out. Pass out to the D. Picked off by Jones. Sent back down in, though. Meyer collects. Up to Verespi. Verespi up to Fredericks. Fredericks across center ice. Fredericks into the zone now. Nice toe drag. Shot. Tipped wide. This one stopped by Barry. Stopped again by Barry. Now pushed through. Nope. Des Moines trying to send it out. Ooh. Fredericks able to keep it. Over to Meyer. Meyer to Jones. Who can't quite get a full shot off. Des Moines coming the other way. Des Moines gets a shot down into the zone and then dump it deep. Ives comes to collect. Ives up to Jones. Jones out of the zone. Down into the zone. He's lifted off the puck. Ives with the clearing attempt block. Barry. Everybody applying pressure. Jones. Couldn't make it. Up around the other side. Ives tries to drag. Poked away. Up to Katie. Katie winds up. Can't get the shot. Trickles all the way through onto the net, though. Clipped a couple people and started rolling. Ives, Barry, Meister up front now. Katie and Frost. Face off won by Des Moines. Back down. Loop it around. Dumped in deep by Katie. Sent out of the zone by Des Moines. Makes a little move. Des Moines goes wide. Poked off by Ives. Still able to trickle it all the way down towards the net. Des Moines skating behind the net. Nice little lift by Ives. Left it along the board, though. Des Moines first one on. Drops it back to the point. Shot well wide. Des Moines first one on. Sent back behind the net, though, and ringed around by Frost. Can't get a shot through all the Lancers. This one, Frost with a stick on. Poked out for Ives. Gets it up to Barry on the wall. Brings it around, gets it up to Katie, who puts it between the legs of Ives. Into the zone. Meister with the pressure. Forces the pass. But still poked away. Frost comes to cut him off. Puck back out of the zone. Miller in off the bench applying pressure. Coming around the other way, Frost in the corner. Pushes it forward to Meister. Meister can't quite get it to Miller, but does get it out of the zone. Des Moines. Cross out into the open ice. Gets it across the blue line, dumps it in the corner. Moffitt up the wall. There's sound on there.
There is?
Cross ice past the diamond. Misses, but he's able to collect it across the board. Into the zone, picked off by Des Moines. Coming the other way now. Works his way around Moffitt. Shot! Oh. Off the post. And then chipped all the way out of the zone. Re-entry by Des Moines. Centering try. Makes it there. Sent into the corner. Caniglia brings the puck around hard. Des Moines there to collect, though. Send it right back to him. Caniglia out of the zone, off of the stick of Diamond. To the board. Kicks it into the zone. Des Moines tries to leave it. Oh, couldn't quite get it to Basham. That one comes out. It's going to be in. Nope, he's going to wave it. Nope, he's going to ice. We got our tech on it. This one back down into the zone. Simpson tries to send it up. Back down to Simpson again. Des Moines player tied up by Varespi. This one back out to Simpson. Simpson floats a soft one all the way down into the zone. No icing. Jones applying the pressure. Des Moines collects the puck. This one into the zone. Meyer pressuring.
Back door.
Cross ice pass misses. Tipped by Ives up to Jones. Jones gets across center ice, loses the puck, and goes offsides. Just crossed under 3.5 minutes. We get Ives, Barry, Meister up front. Katie and Frost back on D. Puck sent all the way over to Barry. Barry makes a move, gets a shot. Oh, stick down. Out in front, but nobody up in front. Des Moines out.
Good job, buddy.
Des Moines still with the puck. Des Moines working in. Save. Picked up by Frost. Frost. Oh. Hard off the far board. Des Moines able to collect, though. Oh. Des Moines centering try goes all the way through to the other side. Katie comes over to collect. Tries to chip it up. Can't quite make it, but able to get it out of the zone. Picked off by Barry. Tries to get it over to Ives. Can't quite make it. Barry gets this one finally into the zone. Sends it over into the corner. It's sent back out to Katie. Katie gets it down to Ives. Ives working towards the center, but couldn't quite get a shot on it. Basham tries chipping it towards the goal. Picked off by Des Moines defenseman. Meister, Miller in off the bench, applying pressure. Katie breaks it up briefly. Des Moines player cannot handle it, though. Back out towards the side, and that one gets on to Macheda, who covers it up. Yeah, I know. Well, no, the last game, they were stopping the clock. I think we kind of ran out of time a little bit. I don't know how much time we have. Miller, Basham. That was a while ago. Diamond able to get it. He's got a step. Diamond into the zone. Shot. Oh, and a good save, and it's still going. Oh, nobody could get on it, and it trickles behind the net. Des Moines able to get this one up and out. It's going to go on. Nope, not on net. Icing.
I said icing.
Oh, it's back. It's back on right now. Yeah. 30 seconds left. That was a very good save on that last play, though. Both ends. So now we'll get the offensive zone draw. 16 seconds. Won by Miller. Basham trying to poke it around. Gets to Miller. Fires. Turned away. Des Moines. Up and out. Down. Diamond there to pressure. Shot. Woo! Shot and the save. Kicked right out in front. Almost took a bad bounce, but it did not, and the time runs out.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? You're talking right now.
I mean, I guess, but...
There you go. One more period. 1-0. Pretty tight game.
Yep.
Des Moines cleaned it up a little bit in the time in between.
Yeah.
Yep. It is, right? Out shooting them by 4 shots. Only 12 shots. I guess, yeah, there haven't been a whole lot of shots getting through. Everybody's been doing a good job of clogging up the middle. Face-off won by Des Moines. Oh, that one into the bench. Looks like Simpson got a stick on it. He's got Meyer with him on D. Ives, Varespi, and Jones up front. Another one won by Des Moines, taken into the zone by Jones, then sent back out. Meyer tries to send it to the far side. Des Moines picks it off, brings it into the zone, still carrying. Des Moines Poked away. Ives able to collect the puck. Turn it the other way. Ives into the blue line, then backhands it back down behind the net. Des Moines gets it. Able to send it up and out of the zone. Frost turns it back around. Jones right outside the zone. Was Ives came in with the keep. Sends it back in deep. This one kept by Frost. Tries to push it back forward. Des Moines able to collect. Out of the zone. Centering pass. Grabbed by Jones. Jones turns around now. Jones into the zone. Jones still with the stick. Oh, and he is spun completely around with the stick. I was like, who's yelling at him? Oh, it's those kids up there. So, get another power play. Miller, Barry, Meister, Moffitt, and Caniglia. Little line switch up. One by Miller, back to Meister. Meister trying to get a shot towards. Ooh. Deflected, and then shot turned away. Now we're getting some more shots. All right, line back up again. Miller pokes this one back to Meister again. This time winds up. Woo. Couldn't quite get a clean shot off. Stopped by Barry. Barry working towards the side. Gets a shot. Deflected off of the stick. Back towards the net. Stopped by Caniglia. Caniglia, low one towards Barry. Stocked up by Des Moines. Now coming the other way. Des Moines across center ice. Into the zone. Sends a shot. And Grady's just going to grab that one. Save by Macheda. Line change. Ives back out at center. Diamond, Basham, Simpson, Meyer. One by Ives, back to Meyer. Meyer up the board to Diamond. Diamond tries to chip it out to Ives, who is going down, but it's stopped. Sent back in. Now Simpson's clearing try is stopped. Sent back in. This pass, ooh, chipped up into the air, bouncing around, and Grady just snatched that one out of the air.
Trying to not have you talk in my ear, but also trying to see. Make sure.
Oh, you want me to come back here? Well, I can't see through your head. That face-off won by Des Moines, but sent out of the zone. Oh, Diamond applying pressure, almost made it. Able to knock it back down behind the net. This one sent all the way out by Des Moines. Simpson comes on, chips it off the board. Back out to a Des Moines player just inside the zone, working with it on the wall. Poked out. Now Ives. Cross center ice. A little drag. Left off for Diamond. Diamond couldn't handle it either, though. Oh, couple little dumps. This one stopped by Katie. Katie.
Go.
Knocks the kid over off the puck. Frost now coming the other way. Frost. Ooh, couldn't quite drag it around. Knocked away by Des Moines, who are able to skate it out of the zone. Coming the other way now. Katie with the poke. Out through to Verespi. Verespi sends one just wide of the net. Right behind Des Moines. Pass. Stopped by Jones in his jersey somewhere. Worked up the wall by Des Moines. Miller comes over to halt the progress, though, and then Katie grabs it. It's still in the zone. They haven't been able to clear it yet. Oh, I know. Des Moines coming the other way now. Off of the leg of Jones. Kept in. Miller trying to work. He gets dumped. Jones comes in to help. Jones and Miller trying to dig it out. Comes back out to Frost, who sends one on net, and it's gloved. Now we'll get a full change. Is Cal? Something's wrong with Callan. Yeah, he hasn't been. Yeah, I haven't seen him out. Frericks hasn't been out for a while. No, Ives taking the face off. He's got Barry and Meister, ties them up. Meister coming through, trying to get a shot off. Lost in the legs. Des Moines comes away with it, skates behind their net, rings it up the wall. Des Moines still with it. Barry applies the pressure. Caniglia knocks it back down into the zone. Des Moines now out of the zone. Skates it off. Moffitt loses it. Des Moines able to make a poke into the zone. Sends it back into the center. Shot. Well, no, centering pass goes all the way to the far side. Turned up by Meister. Meister to Barry. Barry offsides. Ugh. Barry turned at the line and Meister went in. A little miscommunication. Get in the zone and then make the cut. Miller, Basham, Diamond push through into Des Moines zone. Des Moines pass out. Des Moines working their way down. Shot. Tipped. And it goes over his glove and it's in. Yep.
We need to go to Toronto for this one. Video replay.
Okay. 7 minutes still to play. Miller pushes that one through. Des Moines clears it around the other side. Out of the zone to Diamond. Diamond up to Miller. Miller enters the zone. Miller makes a move. Goes around. Little drag in. Ooh, couldn't get a shot off though. All the way down to Meyer. Meyer shot stopped out front by the defense. Sent out of the zone. Simpson flips it back around. Miller collects into the zone. Miller trying to get it over. He's laid out. Des Moines up and out of the zone. Des Moines player up in front. And Simpson applies the defense. Frost gets it up and out of the way. Simpson up to Ives. Ives out of the zone. Chips it around. All the way down to the Des Moines zone. This one kept at the line by Ives. Turns back around. Gets it. Backhanded. Back down into the corner. Gets some change. Des Moines skates behind their own net. Ives still applying pressure. Centering pass kicked into our zone by Des Moines. Then right back out. Back out. That one tipped up into the air by Jones. Jones drops it over for Jones. Ives back to Jones. And oh! Jones couldn't quite get that one home. That one sent back in. That's not a penalty.
Penalty on
Us. You're going to call. Probably roughing. Trip. Gonna.
The slowest like
Yeah, I don't know. 5:21. Diamond's taking the face off. One into the corner. Sent on net. Face off won by Des Moines. Sent back to the point. Back around the other side. Cross to the other point. Diamond applying the pressure. Down to the goal line. Sent back out front. That one on net. Save. Moffitt Caniglia out there. Jones and Diamond. Pressuring is Moffitt. Working towards the side. Into the skates of Diamond. Sent back out by Des Moines. Back down. Comes up to the top. D-to-D pass, pushed away by Jones, and Jones gets it out of the zone. And then we're going to get a call on that one. He held onto his stick. What's that mean? Oh, Jones was holding his stick. You want to run? We're not doing run clock. No. 4:21. Gonna get 4-on-4 for 29 seconds, and then we'll go on the advantage. This face-off sent to the corner, kept in by Meyer to Meister, who sends it into the corner. Diamond's going to apply pressure. Out. Stopped by Meister. Meister tries to get it around behind the net. Des Moines there to grab it. And now skating it out of the zone. Up. Off the Des Moines stick. Simpson there to grab it. Going to take a minute. Tries to get it up to Meister. Meister able to chip it up. Boone gets it out just a little bit too late. Diamond now into the zone. Diamond trips himself. Tried to grab the stick between his legs. 5-on-4 for the Lancers. This one left up by Verespi, up to Barry. Barry enters the zone. He's got Diamond in the center. Barry flips one up right off the goalie's shoulder. Comes back to Frost. Frost winds up. Shot knocked down by the defenseman. Deflected over to Basham. Basham working his way towards the corner. Tries to get it to the center. Barry's right there on the stick. Still loose. Goes to the side of the net. Barry turns it back around. Coming the other way. Des Moines. Poked up. Caught between two players. Skated around behind the net. Picked up by Ives. Can't quite get it. And Des Moines skating around behind the net. Up front. Stop. Frost. Off the board. Oop. Under the skate of Barry. Des Moines. D-to-D pass. Walk in. Take a wide shot. Frost. Working it up the wall. Gets it past Barry. Basham can't quite handle it. Barry comes up. Tries to poke it through. Ives in there as well. Now it's finally poked clear. Ives gets it to Basham. Basham with it on his stick. Yeah, he is. Centers it off the side of the net and finally going to drop on it. Minute 55 left. Lancer still out shooting them 19-13. Miller, Diamond, Jones up front, Moffitt, and Caniglia in the back. Face off won by Miller. Ooh, trying to poke it through. Backhand off of a skate by Jones. Sent back out front. Miller gets a clap on it. And deflected right to Jones, who puts one in. There we go. Both very heavy shots. You don't need to be humble after that one. There's no humbleness. Yes.
Pretty bad. He can have a. He should get a little.
That was very well deserved.
Because you get all. Less celebrating.
All right.
I like
Tied up. Sent out to Miller. Miller
As long as you're not in their face.
poked off as he enters the zone. Des Moines coming back the other way now. Caniglia pushes it back up. Pulling their goalie. Poked away. Then out of the zone by Caniglia. Back to the defenseman, though. Into the zone now. Caniglia on it. Gets it. Oh, doesn't quite make it over to Jones on the wall. Des Moines able to send it back down, back up by Des Moines. Defense sends it back down to the side. Out front, right to Jones, who's waiting. Jones out of the zone. Oh, got poked. Puck, they're going to say it went in the bench, I think. Puck up into the bench, 51.3. And an empty net for Des Moines. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Ives taking the face off. One back. Meyer, bobbles the puck. Des Moines walks in. Couldn't quite get it. Des Moines gets control. Sends it behind the net. Back out to the point. Mishandles. Coming in. Over behind the net. Simpson in there. Sent back out. Worked back around high over the net. Shot by Des Moines. Meister in there. Verespi trying to get it out of the zone. This one shot into Ives. And sent back around. Meister able to get a stick on. Send it over to the far side. And a set. Did it go in? Oh, it went in. 2.6 seconds left. And Des Moines scores. Oh, I thought it went into his chest. 2.6. Des Moines able to tie it up.
Bro. Gotta be.
Mm-hmm. Miller, Diamond, Basham, Meyer, and Simpson out. And there's the puck drop, and there's the game. And that's it. Battle back.
Man, how did we lose that?
We didn't lose, so we
I
tied.
mean, how did we had 2 seconds left.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. You know, you've played hockey before.
Yeah, I know.
But a couple good games. 3-1 first one, 2-2 second one. We'll be back for what? Sounds like our next one is, unless we do any friendlies, it's going to be Stampede.